Welcome to this Made for Success Studios audiobook production of A Girl from Busan by Okhui Lee. We hope you enjoy listening to this audiobook.
Part 1. Introduction. I took my troubles to the Lord. I cried out to him, and he answered my prayer. Psalms 121. NLT. It was a warm summer night, and a light rain spattered across my windowpane. I must have dozed off while breastfeeding my baby girl, but not for long. I suddenly woke, drenched in a cold, sticky sweat and feeling a looming sense of danger. My breathing became rapid, and a strange feeling came over me, a feeling that something was holding me down, sinking me into the floor. I started coughing uncontrollably as blood flew out my mouth, and I screamed. At that moment, my family burst through the door, their faces etched with shock. My sister Okhui cried out, "Yama, she's dying!" With eyes filled with terror, my mother attempted to catch the blood gushing from my mouth with her bare hands. It slipped through her trembling fingers and transformed into gelatin. Then, darkness enveloped my body, my consciousness slipping away. My Korean name was Okhui. I grew up in the city of Busan during the Korean War. I still recall the pungent aroma of fresh fish pervading the air at the Jagalki fish market, and the chatter of villagers haggling with loud, obnoxious merchants along the waterfront. Following the birth of my first son, Jin Thompson, who had entered this world outside of marriage, I eventually relocated to Seoul. I had just married an American GI, Sergeant Gordon Lee, when I was diagnosed with lung pleurisy as a result of having had tuberculosis as a child. Growing up in poverty, my family wasn't aware of the severity of the disease, and neither was I. It was just after the birth of our daughter Marilyn, when my health started to deteriorate, and according to the doctors, my lung had collapsed. I was admitted to the 121st U.S. Army Hospital at Yongsan Garrison in Seoul, Korea. Going in and out of consciousness, I could see the wispy image of my mother's face near my bed. Her eyes were closed, and I could hear her fervently praying. Mother often reminded me that I needed to pray for my children's well-being. In her words, praying for the children would shape a better future. But to be honest, I never understood how prayer worked until later in my life, when my firstborn son struggled with substance abuse, and I began to understand the importance of prayer. But at this moment, I faced a medical emergency.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?